welcome back to Southeast Community College in Beatrice for the MUDECAS Volleyball Tournament Finals. We've got the A-Division third place game between Falls City Sacred Heart and Johnson Brock. It's coming up for you next here on Striv, part of the JCC Striv TV coverage of the MUDECAS Volleyball Tournament. Let's take a listen in to the introduction of the players and coaches.
Number 2, Colby Davis. 5'6", junior, number 4, Anna Lomas. Will Barrel, 5'5", sophomore number 7, Chloe Weiss. 5'8", sophomore number 8, Brooklyn Buckmeyer. 5'6", freshman number 9, Charlotte Mitchell. 5'8", junior number 10, Natalie Knippelmeyer. And 5'11", sophomore number 12, Karen Ottman. Your coaches for the Eagles are Connie Sanford, Cassie Weiss, and Donna Minchie. And now the starters for the Irish. Will Barrel, as junior, number 4, Taylor Cutler. As senior, number 9, Olivia Eichhoff. As junior, number 10, Julie Scholl. As sophomore, number 12, Beatrice Wittenberg. As senior, number 13, Matt Lundin, basketball. As senior, number 14, Jessica Wittenberger. And the senior, number 22, Nancy Keller. For the Irish, Anna Stewart, Holly Westendar, your head coach is Emma Eagle.
As usual, plenty of familiar names, at least last names, on both of these rosters, Sanfords and Wurtenbergers and the like. No stage too big, no stage that these players haven't seen. And the MUDECAS Volleyball Finals, well, Houston, it's nothing different than playing at PBA. The net is still the same height. The lines are still the same difference. It's just a matter of putting the ball where the defense ain't.
Absolutely. Coming into the second game of our four we're covering tonight as the A-Division Johnson Brock versus Falls City Sacred Heart versus Johnson Brock. We're going to have the Falls City Sacred Heart on your right here in the green uniforms and the Johnson Brock here on your left in the white. The ball is going to be given first serve to number 10, McKinley Schroll for Falls City Sacred Heart. Good return there. And a perfect placement there from Falls City's number 12, Gentry Lichtenberg. I believe that's her first kill of the night already.
And it's not. Oh, man. I think that goes as an ace. I'm not quite sure, but point taken. McKinley Scholl gets it for Sacred Heart. And a quick 2-0 Irish start here. And that's going to be a double hit. Brooklyn Buckmeyer went for the push, missed it just a little bit. And Sacred Heart a 3-0 start. Johnson Brock, the 6th seed here in the A-Division, 9-5 on their season after a semifinal loss to BDS, 2-1. Sacred Heart upset by Palmyra, 2-1 in the semifinals on Tuesday.
Some good back and forth here. Good placement, called out, giving first point on the board for Johnson Brock, 3-1 here.
Yeah, good call there. I think the ball hit the floor just before and it ricocheted back up into the Johnson Brock defense. Keller takes the swing. And that one ends up to the antenna, as that'll be a point for Sacred Heart.
Number 15, Delane Witt for Falls City coming up for the serve. A strong serve. Brought back over. Good attack there from number 9, Olivia Eichhoff. That's going to be a kill for her tonight, her first.
A 5-1 start for Sacred Heart. Good communication there. Taryn Ottoman let that one go on the advice from teammates.
5-3 here, 3-point lead for Fall City. Sacred Heart. Good serve there from Cole.
Opportunity
Chloe
here
Weiss.
for the Eagles. Not playing it great, though. They'll get a roll shot. Keller pushes that one over. Far side for Brooklyn Barons, who puts one down. And a 5-3 Sacred Heart lead. Eagles serving.
Number 7, Chloe Weiss serving for her second time in a row here. Librero here for the Johnson Brock team. Good attack there, block from Fall City. Another strong attack, digged up, not able to make it back over. Fall City, 6 points.
Jessica Wertenberger getting that swing. And back to serve will go Olivia Eichhoff.
With 3-point lead, that's a good place here in the early game.
And that pass a little too close to the net for Anna Lilinas. 7-3. Sacred Heart out front here in the first set.
Good return there from Johnson Brock. Good eyes, making sure they don't bring it back in to play. Giving Johnson Brock their fourth point, 7-4 here.
Yeah, maybe got lucky actually there as Huffless went up for that like she was going to touch it, or excuse me, Lilinas went up like she was going to try to play that and missed, and was fortunate it went out of bounds.
8-4 as number 22, Macy Keller, comes up for Fall City Sacred Heart.
Big swing, good recovery though for the Eagles. The big swing from Scholl. And then the tip shot from Scholl gets Johnson Brock out of system. But on we play, the swing, the dig, very nicely done right there at the net by Knippelmeyer.
Some good back and forth here, being aggressive on both sides.
And then we're gonna get a net violation on Brooklyn Barons of Johnson Brock. One of the Irish defenders also on the floor right under the net, but they call Barons into the net first. So the point for Sacred Heart.
Macy Keller coming up to serve again for Fall City Sacred Heart. 9-4, the 5-point lead. Looking good here for Fall City. Playing a strong game here.
Left-handed attack for Natalie Clark. And a point for the Eagles. 9-5, and Colby Davis will go back to serve.
Number 2, oh wait.
Got that goldfish thing going, or what?
Yeah.
The officials on the stand say touch at the net. So a point for Sacred Heart there. Touch on the Eagles.
Jessica Wittenberger coming up for Sacred Heart. Good strong serve there. Return into the net. 11-5 here. 6-point lead in the first set. Timeout, Johnson Brock.
You know, you are watching Johnson Brock and Falls City Sacred Heart, but you're watching it because of the efforts and the know-how of this fantastic Johnson County Central Strive crew. And I know, Houston, you guys have been very fortunate with some sponsors in the last year to be able to upgrade some equipment. So let's mention those sponsors because it makes this broadcast, even for teams that aren't JCC, makes it a really high-quality broadcast.
We've got a couple cornerstone sponsors this year. American National Bank, the JCC Foundation, Rink Seed, and Schroeder Family Dentistry, as well as Gold, Fort County Collaborative, Kerner True Value, Smart Check and Tecumseh Poultry, Tecumseh Federal Bank and Tecumseh Insurance Center, and Western National Bank. Thank you all to our sponsors, allowing us to bring high-quality content to you right at your home.
11-5 coming out of the timeout for Johnson Brock, their first of the set.
As that was number 14, Jessica Wertenberger, serving for Falls City.
And going for the tip shot, but missing there was McKinley Scholl. And a needed point for the Eagles. Back to serve will go at Natalie Knippelmeyer, 5'8" junior. By the way, we should say congratulations and best wishes to Johnson Brock head coach Kara Williams, who had her baby at the very start of fall practices. They hope to get coach back pretty soon, but so far coaches Sanford, Weiss, and Metschke doing a fine job in her stead. But yes, hope baby and mama are doing well. 11-7. Knippelmeyer on the serve again. And drops it in for an ace. Little miscommunication. Dropped it right in front of Jessica Wertenberger. Unable to get down to it. Now 11-8. 3 in a row after the timeout for Johnson Brock. And another great serve, another ace from Knippelmeyer. Back to back for the Eagles. 11-9.
2 in a row is pretty nice to see there for Johnson Brock. A good motivation booster there. Hoping to get right back into the game.
A left side attack for Charlotte Metschke, the 5'6" freshman, puts it down, and Johnson Brock has climbed all the way back to within 1. 5 straight service points for the Eagles. A running shot that's stuffed right back and then flipped over, and it's going to end up a point for the Irish. The shot finally put down by Gentry Lechtenberg. She just flung that thing to the back row and got a touch off of the Eagles. That quells the long rally, though.
Number 13, London Noctegal. Thank you. Serving for Falls City.
And a great tip shot right at the net that time from Taryn Ottoman, 5'11" sophomore for the Eagles. Johnson Brock back within 1. Coming in and back to serve is Brooklyn Buckmeyer, 5'8" sophomore. We mentioned the youth in that first game between JCC and HTRS. Johnson Brock sporting just only a couple of seniors themselves amongst the normal rotation.
Into the net there from a serve. Brings the score 13-11. As number 10, McKinley Schroll, takes her place at the serve line for Falls City Sacred Heart. They
push over and an opportunity here. Set it up for Keller. Set it in the middle this time. Eichhoff missed it long, no touch. Point, Johnson Brock. That was interesting. I think all 4 officials looked at each other like, did you see a touch? Did you see a touch? Nope, didn't see a touch. Good driving serve that time. A good bump set, rolling over the top. That is a really good recovery. And Olivia Eichhoff will get the kill for Johnson Brock, for Sacred Heart, excuse me, against Johnson Brock. And we're going to play this on through the net.
Strong attack there. Bounce back from Johnson Brock.
And still we go. That is 4 touches. That first pass that came to the net never cleared the net, wasn't touched by Sacred Heart. And so even though it was a great scramble underneath, too many touches, so four touches there on the Eagles. That serve goes wide, and a point back for Sacred Heart. Wurtenberger stuffed at the net. Great recovery, but not quite good enough, as unable to get all the way to it was Delaney Witt. And Johnson Brock back within 1.
Johnson Brock's Chloe Weiss, libero for tonight, comes up to serve. Good return there, block.
And a lift is the call against Knippelmeyer and the Eagles, 16-14.
Johnson Brock not able to get under that right. Gives Sacred Heart their 16th point with a 2-point lead. Strong attack there from Johnson Brock.
And a miss hit on the set. A double hit will be the call against Witt, I believe that was. And a point for Johnson Brock brings the Eagles within 1. Checking in and back to serve goes Olivia Nichols, a 5'4" senior for the Eagles. And another good driving low serve. Free ball back to Johnson Brock. Set it for Knippelmeyer in the middle, and she finishes with a big swing right down Broadway. Tied up at 16. This is 4 of the last 5 points won by Johnson Brock after they trailed at 15-12. Took the timeout at 11-5 and have clawed their way back into tie this thing up now at 16. Keller goes cross court. The dig will be played. Set it in the middle for Noctegal. Now the left-handed attack rolls over the top. And a tip shot finds the donut. London Noctegal flipped that over with her right hand, kind of facing the opposite direction, but was able to get it down for a point for the Irish.
That's going to be her first kill of the night, 17-16, as Macy Keller comes up to serve for Fall City.
On the wraparound, Knippelmeyer, no touch at the net. And a point for the Irish, 18-16 here in set number 1, playing best of 3 for all the matches here today at the MUDECAS Volleyball Tournament. And that one also misses high, so back-to-back attacks that have sailed high and long for Johnson Brock.
A 3-point lead here for Fall City. That's a good place to be at 19. As Macy Keller comes up to serve for her 3rd time in a row.
Keller, a senior for the Irish. Bump set to the far side for Clark. Opportunity Irish. Near side, good swing into the net, though, is Johnson Brock, and a point, Sacred Heart.
20-16 here, timeout, Johnson Brock. We're gonna take a break with them. Thanks for watching JCC Striv. We'll see you in a few moments.
As a community bank, it's important for us to support, educate, and to serve our communities. Giving back is part of our culture. It's built into our client model. We do more here by sponsoring, donating, volunteering, and being active participants in the communities that our employees call home.
4 straight points won by Fall City Sacred Heart to extend a 20-16 lead here in set number 1. Again, playing best of 3. Johnson Brock now has taken both of their first set timeouts, and Macy Keller still back to serve for the Irish. Checks over to Coach Emma Ebel. Fires away. Far side just a pushover, so an opportunity here for the Irish. Back set for Wurtenberger, dug up. Knippelmeyer rolls it over. And that's not a good set that time from Witt. Double hit the call, and a needed point for Johnson Brock. Checking in and back to serve goes Colby Davis, a 5'6" sophomore for the Eagles. Strong serve to the back there against Hutflis. And the attack from Wurtenberger misses long, and back-to-back points for Johnson Brock. The Eagles not going away. Timeout, Sacred Heart. 20-18. We will keep it here, as earlier today we saw our B Division third place game won by Johnson County Central 25-13, 25-23 over HTRS. You're watching the A Division third place game right now between Johnson Brock and Sacred Heart. Coming up, the B Division championship, Tri-County and Meridian. And then our A Division championship set to start around 8 o'clock tonight, BDS and Palmyra. It was the Panthers upsetting these Sacred Heart Irish on Tuesday to make their way into the A Division championship. BDS, that feels like they've been in this championship, I think it's 3 or 4 of the last 4 or 5 years, have the Eagles. Some state championship runs in there as well. And now an ace coming out of the timeout for Colby Davis has brought it all the way back to a 1-point game here in set number 1.
Colby Davis up for the serve again for Johnson Brock. Good return there from Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart not able to dig that one up that time. That's going to give Johnson Brock their 20th point, tying at 20 as Sacred Heart takes their second timeout.
Yeah, perfect positioning there from Natalie Clark to find a little gap in that back row and able to finish it there for Johnson Brock. So both teams have taken both of their timeouts here in this first set. Again, our matches all best of 3 here for the MUDECAS Volleyball Tournament. Houston, what do you guys have coming up, do you know, for JCC and your streaming schedule? You guys do a ton of stuff. What do you got?
Monday, we've got a game. I believe it's just a... Ooh, that's tough. We literally just talked about it today. I don't quite remember what it was, but we are streaming a game Monday. Monday, yeah. Okay. It's about the best I can say.
McKinley Scholl gets the point, ends the rally there for Johnson. Thank you. 21-20. Sacred Heart with the lead.
Find out later what that is. Whatever is Monday.
And the Irish going to get a free ball here. Opportunity knocks. The swing off the tip. That will be the kill for McKinley Scholl, the junior, with a couple of points here in the late stages of the first set, and it's 22-20, Sacred Heart on top. That kill was so good, it went all the way back into the hallway behind us to the left. Now Scholl to line it up again. Knippelmeyer rolls it to the back. Set it in the middle, little tip shot from Noctegal, and a violation against the Eagles will make it 23-20 Sacred Heart.
Good serve there from Sacred Heart.
And that's going to bring up set point after the ace from Wurtenberger.
Her first of the night. Hopefully more to come in set 2.
Another good serve from Wurtenberger, but Johnson Brock able to play that. Little tip into the donut. Back set, the roll is off the block and out, and the kill there for Noctegal. And how about after the second timeout, after it was 20-20, 25-20, your final there in set number 1, as it was 5 straight points won by Sacred Heart after their second timeout. That is how you are supposed to finish out a strong set number one. So the Irish take it 25-20 in set one. We'll come back for set two in the MUDECAS Volleyball Finals. After this, you're watching the JCC Striv channel.
The seed was planted back in 1848 when Nicholas Rink bought a farm near Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. And it's kept growing. 6 generations of Rinks working the land, producing seed for farms throughout the Midwest. We've grown since our first corn hybrid in the 1920s, but we've continued our family tradition by creating the superior genetics and technologies today's farmers need to feed the world. Rink seed. Our roots make the results.
Pick up the action here as the first serve of the second set misses just wide from Johnson Brock, and a point for Sacred Heart. 1-0 Irish after they win set one 25-20. And now an ace, and it's a quick 2-0 start for the Irish. McKinley Scholl on the serve for Sacred Heart. 10-4 on their season. We mentioned Johnson Brock 9-5 coming into today's match. Another good serve from Scholl. Opportunity though, and a big swing that goes off the block and down the kill for Ottoman. That will send Chloe Weiss back to serve, a 5'5" sophomore. Again, youth, the name of the game for this Johnson Brock squad. Just a couple of seniors in the normal rotation. Lots of sophomores and juniors, though. And a little miscommunication, but nearly works out for Sacred Heart. A left-handed attack from the right side there for Williness, and it ends up the point for Sacred Heart. So 3-1 Irish. And Delaney Witt back to serve. Big swing play at the net, and it's won by Eichhoff. Olivia Eichhoff up high for that one.
Her second kill of the night. Amazing job from her as number 15. Sorry. Yeah, number 15, Delaney Witt, served that one for Falls City Sacred Heart.
Looks over at Coach Ebel, and Emma saying, hey, you can't hit it hands crossways. They got to be working together. 4-2 is the score. And a scramble play will end up in the net. Scholl tried to take that running swing from the back. Couldn't connect, though, and Johnson Brock is within one. And that one just a roll shot from Wurtenberger, able to find the bottom of the floor against Johnson Brock in a 5-3 lead now. The Irish set it up and get the big swing and the big kill from London Noctegal. We mentioned all the youth on the side of Johnson Brock for Falls City Sacred Heart. It's a wealth of experience. Lots of seniors, and even Lechtenberg, as a sophomore, played a bit last year. And Daisy Witt will come off the bench perhaps at some point today.
Olivia Eichhoff was the one to serve that for Sacred Heart. Good attack there from Falls City.
And that one touched at the net by the Eagles, so missed it wide, but a touch up front on the way by.
Olivia Eichhoff coming up to serve again for Sacred Heart. Some strong back and forth here from both teams being very aggressive. Able to bring it back there, Falls City Sacred Heart. Good block there.
Yeah, never cleared the net, so it ends up 4 hits against Johnson Brock. And a timeout for the Eagles. 8-3. Falls City Sacred Heart out quickly here in set number 2. They win set number 1 by the count of 25-20. And again, Houston, it takes some dollars to put a view like this together. My name is Eric, by the way. I work at Striv. The rest of this is all student run from the Johnson County Central Striv crew. Tell us some of those people who make these things possible.
Our cornerstone sponsor is American National Bank, the JCC Foundation, Rank Seed, Schroeder Family Dentistry, as well as our Gold 4 County Collaborative, Kerner True Value, Smart Chicken, Tecumseh Poultry, and Tecumseh Federal Bank and Tecumseh Insurance Center, Western National Bank. Thank you to all of our sponsors who make this stuff run, allowing us to come out here and bring that action home to you. And
yes, we're bringing you to state volleyball, by the way. I don't know if you know that yet, but we're bringing you to state. I don't know what we're going to do with you, but we're bringing you to state.
All right.
Knippelmeyer on the slide. Hard driving shot. Handled, though, by the Irish. It'll be an opportunity for Johnson Brock. Quick set. But the Irish handle that, too. Even the change-ups being able to be attacked by the Irish, and then the play at the net. It's a strong one from London Noctegal.
9-3 here in the second set.
Sacred
Olivia
Heart
Eichhoff coming up to serve again.
threatening right now to run away with this thing. They led 11-5 in set 1. Remember, that was when Johnson Brock took their first time out. The Eagles would come back to tie it at 16 and then again at 20 before Sacred Heart ended the first set on a 5-0 run to win that set 20-25. Out similarly here in set number 2. But the strength of the team becoming more apparent at the net right now. It's a good rotation. And up front, that's Noctegal. She's going to get the swing. Oh, a good recovery. Oh, just not quite. Great hustle, though, from Johnson Brock as you had number 9, Charlotte Metschke, all the way into the back padded wall there up against the stage, and the libero, Chloe Weiss, giving chase as well, but all for naught as it's a 10-3 lead for Sacred Heart, and Eichhoff on the serve.
Fighting for a foothold here, Johnson Brock really needing to find that place.
Keller bumps it over, perhaps an opportunity for the Eagles. Quick set, but it's stuffed back, and it's Noctegal again, who has really sunk her teeth into the Eagles here in set number 2. London Noctegal has been a force at the net. An 11-3 start in the set. And a point for Sacred Heart there.
Number 9, Olivia Eichhoff coming up to serve again for Sacred Heart on a, I lost count, lead.
Well, it's
or
let's call it a 12-3 run to start. That's all you need. And London Noctegal's doing most of it right now. 13-3 here in set 2.
Is that
all
an ace
Irish.
there for Olivia Eichhoff?
No, a block.
Oh, block.
That was a block for Noctegal.
In this entire run, she hasn't got an ace yet, so Johnson Brock really still fighting here, just trying to get it.
That one, the block finally went straight down on the Sacred Heart side, but it was still went right at Noctegal. She was in position, just had the hands a little too steep to come down. So 13-4 before service is broken there.
Colby Davis coming in for Johnson Brock.
And a bump over Opportunity Eagles. Set it far side, but missing long on that attack was Metchke. 14-4. This is all Irish here in set number 2. Macy Keller on the serve for Sacred Heart. Weiss with a good dive. Knippelmeyer tips it over. Wurtenberger into the net. Point Eagles.
(14-5) with a 9-point lead now.
Natalie Knippelmeyer on the serve. Noctegal tipped at the net. Will it be played? Yeah, the Eagles do get it over. Irish with an opportunity. The swing and the kill down and all the way up to our setup here from McKinley Scholl. 15-5. Here in set number 2. First set was won by Sacred Heart 25-20. A set that saw the Irish get out to an 11-5 start. Then saw Johnson Brock come all the way back and tie it at 16 and again at 20 before Sacred Heart finished on a 5-0 run in that first set. They have not slowed down since that run. And it's Noctegal again with a block at the net. And that one misfires just a little long from Daisy Witt, the freshman.
Johnson Brock's number 8. Number 8, that's going to be Brooklyn Buchmeyer. Buckmeyer, apologies. Coming up for Johnson Brock.
And a push all the way to the back. Can Johnson Brock recover? They cannot. Another point for the Irish. It is 17-6 here in the second set.
An 11-point lead there for Sacred Heart is number 13, London Noctegal for Sacred Heart.
Oh, by the way, when
Strong
Noctegal
blocks.
goes to the back, you get Eichhoff up front. Stuffed a couple of those. That one never cleared the tape for Metchke.
A strong defense here from Sacred Heart. Johnson Brock is going to take their first timeout, and we are going to take a break too. Thank you for watching GC Strive. We'll see you in a moment.
As a community bank, it's important for us to support, educate, and to serve our communities. Giving back is part of our culture. It's built into our client model. We do more here by sponsoring, donating, volunteering, and being active participants in the communities that our employees call home.
Welcome back to JCC Strive. I'm Houston Bailey with Eric. How's it going? All good? Yep. I was going to say that. I just don't know why I didn't. Eric, all good. We're also here joined by the JCC Strive crew. And again, this is a all high school broadcast, except for Eric, all good here. Joining us tonight for the MUDECAS Volleyball games.
Tonight
Here.
I am just a voice.
Going back here to the second set, 18-8. 18-6. Sacred Heart with a strong lead. Seeing some pretty good defense here from Sacred Heart, as Sacred Heart takes their 19th point.
Yeah, set got into the antenna on the far side that time, so not even a chance to play.
A 13-point lead here in the second set.
A little sweat on the floor. It's nice and cool in here in the gym.
It's actually really nice here in the gym tonight.
Of course, the girls were working a whole lot harder than we are.
Yeah. We're just sitting down, talking with our voices.
Vice plays that. And that one, I'm not sure that got inside the antenna, but on we play. Opportunity here for the Eagles to get something. Free ball instead. Now an opportunity for the Irish to push at the net, and it goes down for the kill. Even those little roll shots are becoming points here in the second set. Olivia Eichhoff puts that one down, and it's 20-8, and all Irish here in the second set.
That's our third kill of the night, as Destry Growth comes up to serve for our Sacred Heart. 20-6 here in the second set. Strong return there from Johnson Brock. Out.
Missed it just long. Good, solid swing. Just missed that back line, though.
Number nine, Charlotte McKee. Getting that one. She's coming up to serve again for Johnson Brock. Out on Johnson Brock, giving Falls City their 21st point. Number 10, McKinley Schroll coming out for Sacred Heart. A strong attack there from Johnson Brock goes out. 22-8 here in the second. As McKinley Schroll comes back up to serve for Falls City. Strong recovery there. Good attack there from Sacred Heart. As coming in, number 17, Addison Fisher for Sacred Heart.
Four hits called against the Eagles. And it is match point for Falls City Sacred Heart. Overpass coming back, another opportunity. Johnson Brock. Push it back to the middle. Keller will finish it for the Irish. 25-8 here in set two, all Sacred Heart. They got contributions up and down the line. London Noctegal, though, was probably the catalyst to that thing. Her strong play at the net in the early going here just absolutely set the tone for Sacred Heart, and they did not look back. Led it 13-4 at one point, win the set 25-8.
Sacred Heart took that first set as well for the 25-20. 5-point lead there, and here in the second, a large lead there.
Congratulations to the Sacred Heart Irish, winners of the third place in the A division of the MUDECAS Volleyball Tournament. Well, Houston coming up next. We've got we got a little wait again. We got a 6:30 start for our B division championship game between Tri-County and Meridian. We've seen all two-set sweeps so far here tonight. But congratulations to Sacred Heart. They win it again 25-20, 25-8, and they improve their record to 11-4 on the season. Johnson Brock will fall to 9-6 overall. The volleyball season still with plenty of games yet to go. That's a fun thing about this MUDECAS tournament. Even things that happen, you can win an A division championship or a B division championship. You can get third or fourth or even fifth, right? But there's so much volleyball season still to play, and you can say, you know what, that was kind of a nice little. It was either a good tournament win or, hey, we found out that in tournament type settings we need to be much better. And you know, good coaching staffs can really get things kind of turned around or use this as a springboard. This is a good timing of this tournament. I like this one.
A lot of games still to go, as you said. So not out and not done there for Johnson Brock. Still can have a pretty good season here. But Sacred Heart is going to take the A Division third place championship. Thank you for watching JCC Strive. We're going to see you soon for the 6:30 game for the championship, the B Division championship, Tri-County versus Meridian. Thank you for watching JCC Strive. We will see you then.
The seed was planted back in 1848 when Nicholas Rink bought a farm near Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. And it's kept growing. 6 generations of Rinks working the land, producing seed for farms throughout the Midwest. We've grown since our first corn hybrid in the 1920s, but we've continued our family tradition by creating the superior genetics and technologies today's farmers need to feed the world. Rink seed. Our roots make the results.